So, new game in Democracy 4. What we're going to do this time? Canada is apparently extremely easy. Oh, what are these? 2021 United Kingdom. And 2021 US. Ah, updates. That would be interesting. If we do 2021, oh, let's do it. 2021 UK. Let's go for it. So let's go again. Should we go with Labour? Conservatives? Liberal Democrats? Let's see how 2021 UK differs from the other one. I think this must have been added by the mod. So health's a lot worse, crime's a lot worse. Oh dear. Education, poverty, basically everything's a lot worse in 2021 version of the game. Fantastic. Right. Oh, we got alcohol abuse, organised crime, wow. Right, so we've still got the policies of Democracy 4 Plus added. So let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Tax isn't very popular. NATO membership. Interesting, so we're in NATO, that's good. Uncompetitive economy. It's causing a big problem. Right. Business startup campaign, very popular. Technology grants, very popular. Right, let's do this. We need to boost the economy, don't we? Technology grants, where are they? 10 out of 15. Let's boost them. Let's max them out. Business startup campaign. Let's go, because it doesn't cost us an awful lot. Reasonable force law. Oh, killed a teenage burglar, thrown to the spotlight when defending the property given the homeowner was prosecuted for manslaughter. Tighten definition of reasonable force. Nobody can take a life from each other. Expand definition of reasonable force. Unquestioned rights to the federal. Now let's expand the definition of reasonable force. Internet crime, if we don't do something. Budget is going terribly. Internet crime, though, is a bit of a problem. Where are our intelligence services? Secret Service. Interesting. I've forgotten what the sign is for them. Is it these ones? No, it's body cameras. OBS. Intelligence Services, right. Let's ramp them up a lot. Let's get rid of this organised crime problem. Alcohol awareness campaign. Well, we've got skills shortage, we've got alcohol abuse as a problem. Well, one way to tackle that is, I guess, through alcohol tax, isn't it? So rather than being 51%, we could put it up to 60%, earn a bit more money, reduce consumption. Not popular with anyone though. Obviously, business startup campaign. Let's get that going. Alcohol awareness campaign. Let's put that up as well. Not really popular, but needs must. Children's food. Yes, let's regulate it. Let's help our citizens. Reduce obesity as well. That's good. Fake news is going to happen soon. Liberal League are criticising us. We get 0% of the vote. Fantastic. Just as popular as we wanted. I am wondering a bit whether this Democracy 4 Plus destabilises the balance in the game at the start, which makes it hard to win. We shall see. We've got a skills shortage. University grants, very popular. Let's go with them. Grants, generous grants. Reduce the generational wealth inequality and reduce the skills shortage. Sounds good to me. National Business Council to boost GDP. Why not? Doesn't cost a lot. Celebrity opioid death. Oh no. Young film stars have been found dead in the park surrounded by bottles of prescription opioids. This is a new situation. In Democracy 4 Plus, normally used for short-term pain relief, this classified it to exclude our nation's medicine cabinets. When health insurance won't pay for anything but a cheap pill, opioids are easy for doctors to prescribe. Thousands are dying from overdoses during this crisis. Credit rating's been downgraded to BB. Not good. 0% popularity. Fantastic. Unexplained wealth orders. Right. Is there any way we can increase our income? And competitive economy is starting to dip. Diverted profits tax. Luxury goods tax. Alcohol abuse is dipping, which is what we want to see. Prisoner overcrowding. Obesity, oh dear. Respiratory disease, hospital overcrowding. Doctor's strike. It's all getting very terrible actually, isn't it? Oh, the capitalists aren't happy with loads of things. If we can sort some of these crises out though, that will help. Well, let's go with the diverted profits tax. Because we've got one of them. Not very popular with the voters, but let's try and shore up our tax base. Charity tax relief has gone on that. Automation tax is an interesting one. Yes, a junk food tax. Not popular with anybody. Automation tax. It'll be needed in the end, won't it? Good old automation tax. So let's do it now and shore up the economy, should we? But whilst our economy's uncompetitive, it's a toughie, that one. Toughy, toughy, toughy. Food stamps. Robotics research grants. Enterprise investment scheme. Let's go with it. It's not that expensive overall. See if we can get above 0%. Public smoking ban. All smoking in public? No, let's leave it so it's banned inside, I would say. Internet crime if we don't act soon. Credit rating is just BB, we need to fix it. 0% of the vote, yes. Tax. Feel like we are going to need to expand our tax base. Somehow. Automation tax is inevitable, really. Should we go for it now, though? Carbon tax. Industrial automation. Because if we can shore up the economy, people might start liking us. Graduate tax, which basically the student loans. Well, none of the taxes is really popular, so the automation tax is only 5% popularity now. Sorting out the economy would help, though. Negative income tax. Interesting. But anyway, we're a long way off that. Automation tax. Dampen technology a bit, but we can do things to sort that out. Yeah, let's go with it. 38%. Let's put it at the moment. Industrial automation will decrease a lot. Technology will decrease by about 10%. Let's see where that leaves us. We can always change it in the future. But we do need to expand that tax base. Gaming tax. Health food subsidies. Could help with obesity. Junk food tax would increase that. Right, well let's go with health food subsidies. They're quite cheap. Help reduce obesity. CO2 campaign as well to help the environment. That's really popular. Covert strike in the Middle East. Pass the information along. Health's going up, GDP's going up, crime's going down, they're all good. 0%, we're getting no votes next election. Gosh. Parents are hating all these things that we need to solve. Respiratory disease, blah, 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 blah. All those things. Tax. It'd be nice to put a carbon tax in place, wouldn't it? Economy, carbon capture and storage, maybe. It'll cost us a lot, but we've managed to reduce the deficit quite a bit. And if we can sort those things out, maybe that will help. Interesting. Free school meals. Parents would like that, obviously. A lot of these things that they don't like are being caused by Yeah, inflation, not good. Caused by these various crises, which hopefully should start coming to an end. The police force. We increase police force, will reduce crime, reduce alcohol abuse, corruption, what's not to like. Prisoner overcrowding, which is having negative effects. It is going down. Parents are hating all these things. Respiratory disease is coming down, doctors strike, obesity. Right, we need clearly a lot more funding in the state health service. Let's boost it up a bit more. It's very popular. Reduce private healthcare, reduce unemployment, reduce hospital overcrowding, reduce doctor strike, reduce obesity. What's not to like? What's not to like? Uncompetitive economy is killing us a bit. Telecommuting initiative to increase our productivity. Why not? Tourism ad campaign. Let's boost some tourism, shall we? See where we're at now. United Nations Secretary General? Yes, one of our prominent diplomats has got it. Fantastic. Corporate exodus if we don't do something soon. No, the automation tax is a big problem with that. Corporation tax is there. Well, we don't want that, do we? Corporation tax is a big pull on it at the moment. That's fueling an uncompetitive economy. 9.91 billion, we could try to cancel it, but we can't. Capitalists, they hate everything. Cancel it would take 22. Put corporation tax down to 10%. We've put the automation tax in, haven't we? So Middle East instability. Uncompetitive economy is stubbornly high. Skill shortage is going to stop, which is good. Carbon capture and storage will reduce our CO2 emissions. Let's go with that. I know it will cost some money, but let's go all out to end these woes. Skill shortages at the end. Fantastic. Citizens sufficiently educated. The phenomenon of alcohol abuse has subsided. Corporate exodus has however started. Boo. Prisoner overcrowding is at an end. Credit rating's been upgraded to BBB. Fantastic. 2% of the vote. Right, it's the economy. Stupid. That needs sorting out. We're going to need to do something with income tax, aren't we? We're going to need to raise it at the moment, because that's the only thing which is going to bring us in substantially more money to help. So let's put it up to 50%. Hopefully just a temporary measure. And expenditure. Got foreign investor tax breaks, they're really popular. Foreign aid is really popular. Nuclear weapons, which we're kind of stuck with. Social care. They're happy with our military spending and our school spending. State pensions are rather high. State health service. If we increase that more, we've pretty much killed off then private healthcare. We have killed off private healthcare then. Reduce the dot strike, reduce obesity. Reduce unemployment, what's not to like? Oil drilling, no, prevent the drilling. With BBB, we'd only get 4% of the votes. Fake news is developing, unemployment down, GDP's up, crime is down. Got a very small deficit now. Frequent flyer tax, no, earned income abroad. Not popular at all. See where we're at with these crises. Organised crime is going down. What can we do with law and order? Drug Enforcement Agency. Unexplained wealth orders. We can't do both. Let's get the Drug Enforcement Agency up and running because it won't cost us a lot, but we'll help with that. Smart meter program. Interesting. We could do that to help with energy efficiency. Don't really want to spend too much more money. Junk food tax. Oh, we've done the health food subsidies to try and help with that, haven't we? Reforestation wouldn't actually cost us a lot in the grand scheme of things, but help reduce respiratory disease. So let's do 100 million trees a year. Boost the environment. Hopefully as these crises end, we will end up with more votes. 7% is going up, but slowly. Embezzled funds recovered. Money siphoned off by former leaders has been recovered from foreign bank accounts. As level of corruption size reduced, our enforcement agents are impeding the right of wrongings in the past. Patriotic plot. Uh-oh. Military attack on their own government. It's no good. Police officer was shot. Armed police. Ah, we don't have armed police at the moment then, do we not? No, it costs 38 to implement. What we could do though is so at the moment it's just a license. Let's do license and minimum age. Let's change it. In respect to that, it's not popular where we're currently at, is it? Smart meter program would be very popular with the population. Apart from the energy industry, but let's go with it. Nuclear test ban treaty, sign it of course, we shouldn't be testing nuclear weapons. Patriotic plots, thanks. 13%, okay, we're going up. Hopefully we can keep on going up. We've only got a tiny deficit now. Where are we at with uncompetitive economy? It's dipping. Corporate exodus is a problem for us though. Here. Even though we've reduced corporation tax, what else is contributing towards it? productivity increasing is helping. Obesity is dropping. Doctor strikes are nearly at the stop. Hospital overcrowding is nearly at the bottom. Respiratory disease is nearly there, so I reckon state health service expenditure, if we max it out. If we max it out a bit further. So if we go and spend an extra 5 billion on it, obesity will be clobbered, doctor strike will be clobbered even more, hospital overcrowding more, poverty will reduce. It's very popular with the voters. Let's do it. You've got nothing without your health, so let's prioritise it. Trade Council. Boost international trade. Or a water conservation programme. Witness protection programme would help reduce crime and violent crime. Let's do it. It's the right thing to do. Tourism ad campaign. Yes, let's boost the tourism. Factory farming. Set tougher standards. Definitely. Fake news is now widespread on social media. Patriotic plot is gaining ground. Get 18% in the next election. So we still need to improve that. Definitely. Respiratory disease is dropping. Hospital overcrowding, drop. Doctor strike is going to stop next turn. Obesity is going down. Import tariffs would help with our uncompetitive economy. We're going to have to do that, aren't we? Even if it's only temporary, it'd be very popular. Maximum to get that uncompetitive economy right down. And Trade Council could offset things the other way, potentially. Or we could do bicycle subsidies. Let's do a trade council to offset the negative impacts on international trade. About halfway through our term now. World Heritage Sites. International bodies awarded a landmark in our country World Heritage status. The awards reserve sites of significant cultural, historical and scientific value to the interests of humanity. Our special location will now legally protected by international treaties. We expect a large boost in tourism as the world visits our marvel. Boost tourism, boost patriotism, fantastic. Patriotic plot is going down thanks to that. Doctor strike, it's been called off. Fantastic, we've ended the doctor strike. Take no government, 24% in the election. There was one. Global economy is in deep recession. We have got a bit of a deficit running again now, nowhere near what we had though. Respiratory disease is nearly at a stop. Hospital overcrowding is nearly at a stop. Obesity is heading down. Uncompetitive economy is heading down. Corporate exodus is heading down. Corporation tax. Should we cancel it? Still funding the corporate exodus and contributing to the competitive economy. Let's cancel it because we've essentially replaced it with the automation tax, haven't we? Should we cancel it? We could cancel it. Could do a bit of tax sheltering to get people in here, boosting our GDP, reduce corporate exodus. Not necessarily the right thing forever, but maybe the right thing for now. Carpooling, new car subsidies. Less strain on the environment. Will be very popular. Reduce respiratory disease. Unexplained wealth orders. Let's go with unexplained wealth orders. Reduce corruption and organised crime. We have got them already, so you know, might as well put them in there. Help combat fake news with elderly internet education program. Very popular. Cyberbullying, free parenting classes, healthy eating campaign. Let's do a healthy eating campaign, help reduce obesity. Patriotic plot is sinking, which is good. Credit rating upgraded to an A. It's going in the right direction. 29% would vote for us. Global economy is in deep recession. We've only got a small budget deficit considering that though, which is pretty good. Corporate exodus is heading on the way down. And competitive economy is dipping down, 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 down. And skilled immigration incentives. It's a potential. We're getting a bit more political capital now, so tax shelters would reduce corporate exodus. Increase GDP, let's go for it temporarily. Okay, it'll be pretty popular because it'll boost GDP, it'll reduce corporate exodus. So we need a functioning economy. Keep the country tidy, free parenting classes would help reduce crime. Crime's dropping a lot. Carpooling, cycling campaign, bicycle subsidies. Let's do National Armed Forces Week, boost the Patriots. Tobacco awareness, transport, carpooling. Yeah, let's do a carpooling campaign. Don't cost us a lot, but it'll help reduce congestion. Royal scandal, support the monarch. Of course. Patriotic plot is decreasing still. Fantastic. Respiratory news, good news on health front. Doctors happy to report that respiratory illness have significantly dropped back and to acceptable levels. Hospital overcrowded, hospital bed occupancy rates have fallen. And doctors are pleased to report no longer on acceptable waiting list for routine operations. Hurrah! Obesity. We are happy to report the obesity problem now seems to be under control. So sorting all these crises is helping improve our polling rating. GDP's up, health's up, crime's down, unemployment's down. I mean, really, we should be a shoo-in for the next election, given all that. So the fact we're only at 36% is a bit worrying, but hopefully that keeps on going up. Got a small surplus, so we'll start paying down the debt, which is always good. Skilled immigration incentives. So this is a new policy. GDP is on the way up. Productivity is heading up. So all around the world there is brilliance hidden in every corner. By setting up immigration incentives for the most highly skilled individuals around the world, we can utilise full breadth of human capital available to us internationally. Foreign nations will likely disapprove of these measures at high levels as it takes their talent from them. Patriots like to dislike the idea since they view it as taking jobs from our citizens. Well, we need some form of immigration, don't we? And it'll boost technology, it'll boost GDP, it'll boost productivity. Let's go with it. That's what we're spending our surplus on. Boost GDP by 7.3%, technology, productivity by 20%, that'll help with the corporate exodus, which is heading down. Uncompetitive economy is heading down, down, down. Organised crime is still heading down. Fake news is all around us. Press freedom is fueling fake news. Education. Can't change that at the moment. Oh, we've got no capital. Yes, of course, after we did that. Female leader. Female leader is elected as new head of opposition. Representation of women at the highest levels of government should sustain campaign against gender inequality in our society. Fantastic. Credit rating upgraded to AA. We're nearly back at AAA. Fantastic. Immigration protests if we don't act soon. Polls are at 41%. We've got a surplus of 11.39 billion. The invisible hand is not happy with us. Oh, state mental health service. High-speed rail subsidies. Corporate exodus is decreasing. Uncompetitive economy is going to end next term, which is good. Fantastic. Fake news spreading like wildfire. Let's combat it with the state broadcaster. Doesn't do an awful lot, that though, does it? Technology colleges could be a good idea. Small business grants. What is our current immigration policy? Immigration rules, skilled. Skilled immigration incentives, UN membership. Very popular. Nuclear sanctions. Economy. Well, we probably want to keep on stimulating the economy. Public services. State mental health service is definitely... Health is back up to the top. Ah, good. Productivity is rising sharply. Which is good. Interesting. Proportionate fines, the right to die, the right to privacy, state religion, immigration enforcement. Transport. Subsidised school buses. It's an option. Oh, it's hard to know where to go from here. State mental health service is appealing, but it's not overly popular, is it? Public tax returns. Junk food tax. Luxury goods tax. Empty homes tax. Interesting. What should it feel like? We should go for one of the higher political capital things, policies. Now that we've got it, Could increase productivity more, couldn't we? High-speed rail subsidies. Spend our surplus on that. Where was it? Public? No. Economy? Where's it gone? Oh, transport, of course. High-speed rail subsidies. Help reduce car usage, which is pretty high. Help reduce unemployment, which is heading down. Without boost international trade, which is taking a hit. Increase rail usage. Increase productivity, which we still want to keep going up. Yeah, let's do that. Hyperloop. Let's go. Help boost our productivity, international trade, very popular. We'll go with that. Whistleblower, reform the Secret Service. We can't have these bad things happening. Uncompetitive economy. It's now subsided. Fantastic. Organised crime. The police have managed to crack organised crime. We've got technological advantage. Lovely. Immigration protests. Oh dear. Now flocking to the streets to raise the voice and demand that the swell of immigration be reduced before they stop. Major donor abandons the party. Not good. Global superpower. Country's now large enough with a great amount of sway across the globe. Fantastic. Budget has a 28.82 billion surplus per quarter, which is fan-dabby-dozy. Achievements unlocked. Healthy Livy. Hey, do you feel good? Me too. Isn't life fantastic? I guess it's the healthy lifestyle we lead these days, partly due to the government's obsession with the health of its citizens. Fantastic. We do like a bit of healthy living. Immigration protests. So they're not happy with immigration. We need immigration though. Well, what would they prefer? Well, where are these immigration protests? That's fake news. So it's the level of immigration they've got a problem with. Things fueling it. Because we're a great country to be in. Middle East instability isn't helping. How can we decrease racial tension? Rather than trying to reduce immigration, we could look at decreasing racial tension instead. What about equality laws? Equality laws. Thought it was over here. Intellectual property, gambling, gay marriage, body cameras, Gender Discrimination Act, legal equality, press freedom, intelligence services. Race Discrimination Act reduces racial tension. We could boost it even further to reduce racial tension even further. Let's do that. Witness protection, tasers, Secret Service. Unexplained wealth, speed cameras, prison regime, prisoner tagging, narcotics, legal aid, community policing. Let's boost that up to its max as well. Reduce racial tension. Fake news is stubbornly high. Education does combat that. Well, let's go on state schools. Let's up it, shall we? More funding of state schools. So private schools will all but not exist. Unemployment will go down, poverty will go down, education up. Let's go with that. CO2 emissions, where are we with that? Oh, they're going up massively. So let's definitely do carbon capture and storage to force that back down. So we don't become a victim of our own success. Pollution, we've got a serious problem. Damn, not fast enough. Corporate exodus has subsided. Credit ratings upgraded. We've got our AAA rating back. Fantastic. Campaign speeches get 40% of the votes. 25.91 billion surplus. Fantastic. What can we do about pollution? Carbon tax, if we could afford it, in political capital terms. Climate change adoption fund. Technology colleges, social justice foundation. Well, what's funding fake news? Technology, state broadcasters combating it. Well, let's combat it more. The state broadcaster. Education's having a negative effect, but we're raising education. So that should be good. Compulsory foreign language classes. School kids taught selection of foreign languages. I think that's a good thing. Boost education, boost foreign relations. Yeah, let's go with it. Reduce racial tension. Why not? What's not to like? Free parenting classes could help reduce crime, which is dropping to all-time lows. Social justice foundation. Let's go with free parenting classes. Reduce crime, increase gender equality. Sounds good to me. Demand from a donor. Right to die. Interesting. Although clearly punishing someone for taking their own life is futile, the state often makes it a crime to assist in someone's early death, even for great pain and unable to carry on to act without help. Religious of integrity views suicide those assisting it regardless of the circumstances. The retired would like it. Liberals, liberalism, compassion would go up, population would decrease, healthcare demand would decrease. Oh, it's a tough one, that. Accountants busted. Details of thousands of wealthy individuals from our country, including politicians, show that they've avoided paying tax. People are angry at the inequality of unfettered capitalism. Respiratory disease is on the way up again. Get 35% of the vote. Look at how much we've changed the country though, look at that. I mean, come on, GDP's up at max. I mean, literally, what's not to like? Technology colleges. Respiratory disease. Went down, 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 and then it's gone up, 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 hasn't it? Reforestation is helping with that. But it will cause a problem, won't it? More development equals more emissions. Productivity, how are we doing on that front at the moment? Not bad, not bad. Let's do some adult education subsidies, boost education and productivity. Tobacco awareness campaign. Let's max that out, because we've got a problem with the respiratory disease. Okay, we've refused the demand from our donor. Right to die, it's a bit controversial at this point. Credit rating downgraded to AA now. Boo. 33% of the vote. This is looking tight. Health is on the up, crime's on the down. Childcare provision would cost a lot, but would increase things like productivity. Would help us with the parents. Motorists, oh, not happy. Motorists, 26% of the population. Not liking anything, these motorists. Apart from the hybrid cars initiative. We could boost that, couldn't we? Should we boost it? Our electric cars initiative, motorists would love it. New car subsidies. Let's do new car subsidies. Encourage people to change their cars. Do some up for the motorists. Public services. Cyberbullying awareness. Why not? Pledges? No, we're not going to do any pledges. Oh, selection results. Well, this one went better than last time, so it turns out taking on 2021 United Kingdom is interesting. Essentially, it's the same as the original 2021. Sorry, the original United Kingdom in the game, except for the fact there's way more crises happening. The country's way more in debt, and essentially got loads more problems to overcome. And you end up at 0% popularity due to all the crises. So we managed to sort pretty much all the crises we started at with. A couple of new ones have popped up, but let's see how this goes. We were polling about 35%, weren't we? So I'm not hopeful, but let's see what's happened. Start the count. Ah, okay, so this is going better than it did during our previous one. Oh, Lib Dems are going up though. Oh. Still voted out. That was looking great for us. All our voters turned up early doors, clearly. Nearly a third of the population didn't vote though. Conservatives only got 4%, Lib Dems got 42.5%, so the third party's become the main one, where you got 22.2%. I mean, judging how the country's changed, 63% less crime, 63% less bank crime, currency 61% stronger, health's up 61%, productivity's up 59%, lifespan's up 50%, GDP's up nearly 50%, oh, equality's gone down a lot. Interesting, global influence has gone up a lot, food prices dropped nearly half. I mean, people would literally vote for this every day of the week and twice on Sunday at the moment, wouldn't they? Alcohol consumption's decreased, wages up a quarter, literally, people would have done. Immigration down, poverty down a quarter, gender equality up a quarter, and employment down a fifth. Healthcare demand down a fifth. Generational wealth gap down nearly a fifth. I mean, CO2 emissions have gone up due to our even though we put in some environmental policy, it's due to our rampant growth. Private healthcare down, poor earnings up 10%, business confidence up 10%. Democracy up 5%. Well, I think it's disappointing that we only got that, to be honest. So, all these green ones are our Labour voters. These people down here didn't vote in the end, but they were sympathetic to the Conservatives. Yeah, interesting. Political compass, ooh, puts us some form of liberal capitalism. Interesting. Well, that's it. So we did better than last time in 2021 UK, but literally the problems are so large this moment that pretty much solving them all in one term so that you don't get voted out is pretty impossible. It'd be interesting to understand, because obviously we've done more than one term in the UK before, how Democracy 4 Plus being such a major mod with lots of changes, whether that's unbalanced it in some countries, which makes it distinctly harder to win. Certainly sorting the economy out, even if it means tax rises, seems to be more popular compared to last time when just running up the deficit didn't seem to be that popular, which is a bit weird because in the UK, I mean, like, the longer governments have gone on, the bigger the national debt they've gone up, and it doesn't seem to have harmed them too much so far. So interesting to compare the political world of Democracy 4 with the real political world, but 22.2%, 20 million votes, not that bad. How much we increased the population by? We've got a population of 59, 62, 82, 91, right, we've got like a population of 92 million, 93 million-ish in the game, which is interesting after one term. Thanks to all that immigration, that boosted our economy, boosted our tax take. But we're out anyway, the Lib Dems are in with 40 million votes. Congrats to them. Hope you liked the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more Democracy 4 videos. We'll see you later, bye!